Yeah, it's interesting because I never had frustration going to Google like I have now. So I'm like, don't just give me more work, give me the answer. And I know that Google has Gemini, right? And the Gemini AI search and the answer can come up at the top. But there's also a reason why they don't always want to put the answer at the top. And if you could explain that a little bit, because it's just like, well, why doesn't just, Google just adopt their what they have an LLM? Why don't they just change their model, right? But there's a reason behind
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's their business model, right? It's the ad model. So, um, the majority of marketing departments invest most of their ad spend in Google Ads, right? And so the way it works is if I want to show up in a search for orthodontists near me, in Portland, I can invest my time and energy in trying to show up organically. I try to get into that map pack. And if I can't do that, I'm going to pay for an ad that, answers a question, Invisalign near me or orthodontist near me or something like that. So Google has a vested interest in collecting pennies or dollars for all of those ads. And that only happens on a click, right? So if I, as a consumer, come and answer a question and then don't click a link, Google doesn't get paid for surfacing the answer. So as a marketer, what you're likely to see with the AI overviews, so you'll probably notice there's an AI mode now on Google. When that AI overview is present, click-through rates drop from 16% to 8%. So they're cut in half. And this is concerning, for Google and for marketers. So what we've observed at Yext in our research is that those AI overviews are being shown for searches that Google doesn't think it can monetize as much, right? So I'll give you an example. If I go to Google and say emergency vet near me, it is going to monetize that search. It's going to have paid ads at the top for the closest emergency animal hospital, the map pack, organic search results and ads, because it knows I have very high intent to take my pet to the vet. If I ask a question like, my dog is acting lethargic and I think it got into something and ate this, do I need to take it to the vet? There isn't as much intent behind that question. It's more of a research. And so it's likely to show an AI overview to answer that question because it wouldn't have gotten the click anyway. So yeah, what we're seeing is that impressions are down a lot, but the high intent clicks have not dropped as much as we would have expected because of AI overviews.